He's Mr. Hot Water now. Sit down, genius. I sent Gorilla out to help Stuttering John last night.
Yes.
This is the funniest thing. This kid can't even read.
I couldn't read the questions.
You can't read the questions? They're typed. How hard is it to read a question?
First of all,
I know. Last time he got me in the line, he asked me a question. I said, what?
Yeah, well, he screwed up everything.
I couldn't read the questions because they were typed so small. Second of all, it was a copy of a fax.
So here's what happened. If you can't read them, ask somebody.
I couldn't see them.
How come Stuttering John can see them?
Maybe he likes to read small print. I can't. It was a fax.
Anyway,
I copied the fax.
You gotta listen
it was
to this.
blurry.
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, listen to this.
It's true.
So if the sentence doesn't make sense, why would you say it? Anyway, Grillo.
He wouldn't know.
We sent Grillo and Stuttering John out because we had 2 events last night with celebrities. One is called the Red Ball. That's where John got smacked around last year.
Oh, no.
Remember that guy, that old guy?
I thought you meant again. No, it just was happening last
Yeah, right. And the Red Ball is at the Plaza. That's some sort of charity event. And then the other event was the premiere that you went to last night with your boyfriend there.
Muhammad Ali?
No, Troy. And Gorilla and John were working it. And what the idea was, Gorilla would try to get some celebrities, and John would get some celebrities. And Grillo would always read from the bottom of the list of questions, and John would read from the top. So therefore, even if they hit the same celebrity...
Okay.
I screwed up twice.
Yeah, I heard John had to yell at Grillo, because Grillo kept asking from the top of the list.
Well, I would get to the same celebrity and
ask the same question.
Be like, hey, Gabriel, just ask me.
It would have worked great. It would have worked great if he just read from the bottom of the list.
I screwed up.
So when you say you can't read because the writing is too small, and why did you screw that up?
I wish I could tell you what goes on in my head, but...
Right.
You can't even decipher
It's like I told myself, read from the bottom, and then once celebrities got there, the only thing I could focus on was the first question, and that's what came out of my mouth.
You could see he gets really nervous.
Yeah.
I mean, really nervous.
Right.
Whoa, I gotta ask a question.
All right, so here, let me take you to the event. The first guy that Gorilla goes to something called the Red Ball. He gets a hold of a guy named Marty Richards, who last year smacked around John.
Yes.
I asked him the wrong question.
You did now. Here's Gorilla screwing up because.
Come here. Can I show you the page?
I saw the page. I corrected all the questions.
Yeah, I know. See how small it's typed and how much is on one page?
I see.
And like you have.
What is it, John?
That's so you can fit a lot of people on one page. You're not flipping through 20 pages.
Of course.
You know.
I mean, big deal. So it's written small.
So like you have like 2 seconds to find what question you want to ask them.
Yeah.
And
What do you want, the questions on billboards?
Would you rather have... You could read that.
I hate to interrupt, Howard.
Yeah.
Gorilla isn't even aware of his mistake. He's there was a typo on the page. He got that wrong, but he's not aware of the larger mistake.
Yeah, right. That this is Sally. This is not Sally, just Raphael. So
I know that.
So Marty Richards
it's
comes
right
up.
next to each other.
Please.
What did
So
he do?
Marty Richards goes up, and Gorilla, we have a bunch of questions for Marty Richards.
Yeah, geared towards the fact that he had that run-in with John last night.
Yeah, so here it is. It's like, here, Marty Richards. Are you still attacking people who ask questions at this event? Would you ever box a stutterer for charity? Have you ever considered taking pros? You know, like a lot of stuff. So Sally Jesse Raphael's questions are above, so Gorilla gets a hold of this guy, Marty Richards, and asks Sally Jesse Raphael questions.
Oh, man.
And
Why
the messed up thing is, he came over and he put his arm around me and he was all happy.
Yeah, he was ready to be interviewed. All right, let's listen anyway.
Marty, can I ask you a question for WXRK? Okay. Did they arrest the doctor who did that facial surgery? Will you ever try to show where you don't exploit? Oh boy, someone screwed up again. What's shite trash? It's a typo.
Let's see if there's a typo.
It is.
Would you ever try to do a show where you don't exploit white trash?
But it's
Do you listen to this show?
No, I don't. I'm busy getting hot water.
Jesus Christ. I gets the guy there and he goes, yeah. What happened to your facial surgery?
What did you even didn't get out very well.
Did they ever arrest the facial surgery?
Did they arrest the doctor who did your facial surgery?
I'm a bundle of nerves, man.
You are really dumb. You're incredibly stupid.
Okay, I'm so stupid.
Yeah, you are. You don't think you're stupid?
I can't even tie my shoe.
You don't think you're stupid?
No.
Be honest.
Yeah, I do think I'm stupid.
Oh,
How can I work here and not think I'm stupid?
No, I mean, your IQ is low, I know that. But some people can rise above their physical IQ. Like, I don't have a high IQ, but I can at least read off a piece of paper.
It was too small. I couldn't.
Do you have a problem with seeing?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
You do? You can't read
you wear
this?
glasses.
It's hard enough for me to read a sentence. It's bad enough when it's small and I have to really.
It's not that small. It's the size of a book print.
Yeah.
Would you rather be shuffling? Would you rather be shuffling?
I had a problem with it. Maybe some people can read it. I could.
Would you rather be shuffling through 900 pages?
Yes.
Are you telling us you never
if I have the questions, I do much better if there's one if the one person
there's
on
one question on a page.
Yeah, even better, one word on a page. Okay.
Really? You're retarded.
Oh my God.
What was your hair in your eyes?
No.
Totally. I couldn't see a damn thing.
Oh, man.
I guess you don't read books.
No, actually, I do.
How do you read them? Do you have them blown up?
I take my sweet ass time. That's
right.
what I do.
Oh, I bet. What? All right, here is Grillo with Gregory Peck.
Okay.
Famous actor.
Now, you got to understand, a security guard literally pushing me constantly to get away from him. Will you ever try to do a show where you don't exploit shite trash?
That's white trash. He can't figure out that it's white trash.
I know that. I obviously know it's white trash. I'm showing Ganji that is a typo there.
Oh, I see.
Oh, boy.
Way to think on your feet.
It was already he was already gone.
Shite trash.
It's. Mr. Peck, I ask you a question from WXRK. Who will go first, Jimmy Stewart or Frank Sinatra? I'm not pushing. You were pushing me.
So he didn't answer?
No, the security guy was pushing me away.
Wow.
Like the first thing that I do, they say to me when I get there is, don't step on these bricks or you get arrested. You know, it's like
I got to say, Howard,
these bricks.
I'm pulling this tape for you right now. Steve is he's just a bundle of energy and he's dying to fight with somebody. You know, he's just a confrontational guy.
Yeah.
So what you do when you go to one of these events is, if the guards start giving you a hard time, maybe you want to become a little invisible, move to the other side. Right. You know what? He's arguing with these guys. They're arguing over.
He's desperately trying to get something to go.
He's arguing over a square foot of land, and they're telling him they're going to call. He goes, "You call the cops. I dare you. I dare you to call the cops." He's like arguing with this guy.
Why are you doing that, man?
The guy comes out. It wasn't even nice. It wasn't even like,
you're missing,
could you please stay over here?
You're missing the big picture.
Okay.
Once they know you're a troublemaker, they're not going to let anyone near you. The idea is to.
They already knew I was a troublemaker. They knew where I was from. They knew it.
Right. But boy, there's no telling you anything.
No,
how to read.
And they knew I couldn't read either.
You know when you're there. It's like they came up to me.
The print is too small. They
know I was a troublemaker.
And Zally Jizzy Ravioles was right on top of his.
I screwed up. What else do you want me to say? I had a problem reading the small print.
It was a typo.
Maybe some people like the small print.
Here's Carol Alt, who also is in my movie.
Sure.
I wouldn't even talk to her.
Really?
She got pissed.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's a big star.
She is now.
Yeah, now she's in private parts.
Hey, Carol, can I ask you a question from WXRK?
Sure.
Okay. Do you ever allow yourself to be photographed during your period?
Oh, goodness. What kind of question is that?
Carol, come on, Carol. Do you ever sell breast examinations?
Do
you have a cell?
Yeah. The question is, do you ever give yourself breast examinations?
You know what? He asked me that question. I said, what are you saying? And he said, do you ever sell your breast cancer examinations? I was like, what are you talking about?
Do you ever think that what you're saying doesn't make any sense?
Yeah.
So why don't you go to a different question if you can't understand it? You don't know how to read the word self?
No.
I really couldn't figure out what he was talking about.
Why would a woman sell her breast examination?
Well, wouldn't you want to feel her up?
Yeah, but what?
In fact, I think...
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I have no answer.
What he interpreted the question to mean, because he said to me, do you ever sell your breast examination for cancer?
We're going to get to yours because it's on here.
I was like, what?
All right, here's Deborah Norville.
Okay.
Well, can I say something about it?
Yeah.
She did the most rudest thing I've ever seen anybody do.
The most rudest thing?
The most
rudest. What? Say that again?
Whatever.
No, say it again.
She did the most rude thing I've ever seen anybody ever do.
All right.
Okay, she's decked out in this gigantic gown with this huge fur coat. She had her hands in her pocket. She just got out of a limo. Yeah. And this little old lady comes over and says, please, can I have your autograph? And she goes, my hands are cold. I don't want to take them out of my pockets.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard she...
And then the lady...
she interviewed me. In fact, they've been running the interviews on TV.
Uh-huh.
But I heard that she's incredibly difficult.
I could see it. She wasn't nice at all.
What do you got to be difficult about?
I heard she's pretty rough on people. That's what I heard.
Well, she had a tough time. I guess she's
like this little old lady. She had to be about 80 years old. She's waiting outside in the freezing cold for like an hour and a half.
Hey, Debbie's hands were cold.
And she just gets out of this limo with this fur coat. Like, my hands are cold.
She had the air conditioning on in that limo.
Who was telling me a story that she's so tough to work with that she yells at people? Someone was giving me a whole bad rap on her.
See, and I thought it was really funny. After the birthday show, she wrote me this like handwritten note saying, you know, how hard it must be to book the show and what a great show it was and what a great time she had.
Right. So that's nice. So there you go. There's a nice story.
She's nice to us.
Yeah. Well, believe me, I had to win her over. It took about an hour of an interview. She's a real ice princess.
Well, you know, it's interesting because, she does have that sort of stick in the
like I said to her,
kind of attitude.
I said, hey, Deborah, she was in the middle of interviewing me. I said to her, has there ever been a situation in your life where there was a man you couldn't get? And she went, no.
Yeah, she doesn't know adversity.
Yeah, right. No, not really. Can't think of one.
I can't think of a bad moment.
I was like, wow, at least that's honest. What are you giving me here?
So this is Grillo arguing with one of the guards, just to show you how angry he gets.
Can I say something first?
Yeah.
It wasn't even like 2 other security guards came up to me after this guy and goes, dude, could you just please...
Let's see.
But this guy came up to me like a little Nazi, like in my face going... Don't you go over here. You don't go this. You'll be arrested. Like right away.
Have you ever seen a worse case of short man's compliment?
No, this guy was shorter than me.
There is no, you're not getting it.
I thought this was bald man's compliment.
This is public sidewalk. No, I can't walk that. No. You're not allowed on this spot. It's like being in a hotel.
You get caught.
So right when the guy goes, you're not allowed on this spot. Okay, I'll move off. Just move off.
I was off. That's the whole point. But like I could walk on it. It's
move again.
You're never wrong, are you?
Nope.
You tell him something, and you have him telling me that I can't walk on you. If I call a cop, then you're getting locked up. I doubt that. You call a cop. I'm not worried about getting locked up, but I think you're worried about me walking on you, so you can call a cop.
He's Napoleon.
Yeah. Not doing anything wrong. I don't have a gun. There's not a knife in my pocket. Not doing anything wrong. If someone doesn't want to talk to me, they don't have to talk to me. I understand that, but
he's being nice. I'm just asking if you could stay back a little.
And so I'm not being that bad.
You're the mouse who roared.
You're making a spectacle of yourself.
No, I'm not. I've seen John make a bigger spectacle of himself.
Well, you have to be like John.
Don't bring me into this.
You have to be like John, right?
I'm not being like John.
I hear John's like your hero.
Well, I look up to him.
Yeah. John taught him how to network himself and all kinds of things.
Wow.
Yeah.
John's teaching somebody something?
Well, you know how John like sort of somehow worms his way into everyone's life?
Yeah.
He's somehow associated with the show. Now Gorilla's doing that.
I see.
Gorilla's at all the parties and all the...
Well, yeah, I know he does a lot of
he's way more advanced than me.
But I know he's learned from you.
But he's way more advanced.
Gorilla's at every party in town.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to, try to make money some other way.
I have not.
Make money.
Well, that's how I go out. I meet different people.
All right, so here is John and Gorillo.
Here's the nightmare.
At the, here's John and Gorillo.
I think, next is Deborah Norval.
Oh, we didn't do Deborah Norval.
yeah.
Right, thank you. Deborah Norval.
Do you ever allow yourself to be photographed during your period?
Howard was on my show this week, you know that.
Oh, come on, so let me ask you a couple of questions. Why would you do that?
Nothing to do with that, Deborah.
Oh, I'm not an idiot.
Wow.
Yeah, you just said it. Did you hear that? She goes, my hands are too cold. I can't take my hands out of the pocket. Do you ever sell breast exams for cancer?
Talk to Howard.
Oh, come on.
Ask him how he liked the show.
Gosh. Do you ever sell breast exams?
Did you ever hear? I said, Grillo, what are you trying to say?
Yeah, think about it. Sit down and think about what you're saying.
Do you ever sell breast exams for cancer?
That's what I thought was on the paper. I told you I'm dyslexic. You could believe me.
Yeah, but I mean, if it doesn't make any sense to you, maybe check again. Reading comprehension.
I have none.
Yeah, do it.
I have to listen when I read.
But do it if you don't
I have to read it several times. It doesn't come the first time.
It's a low IQ. My God.
It has nothing to do with an IQ. I can read it and understand it once I do it a couple of times.
So do it.
From the time it's on the paper till the time it gets to my head, it just takes a couple of times.
How many times had he read it by the time he asked me the question?
Yeah. How many times did you read it by the time you got to Robin?
Several, and it still didn't get in there.
Still didn't get in there.
You don't understand, like...
If you know that about yourself...
You know when you're watching a movie and something comes on the screen and you got to read it?
Yeah.
If I'm in the movie theater, I'm screwed because I'll miss it. But I just sit there, I was watching Schindler's List the other night, and I have all these paragraphs you have to read it, and my girlfriend's done, and I'm still reading it. She goes, "Do you want me to read it to you?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Please, do it."
You're dating an idiot.
Oh,
Yeah, he remembers every line from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's audio.
Because that movie's for idiots.
It's audio, not visual.
Oh.
Oh.
Audio.
Not visual.
I interpret it my own way. I digest the questions and I spit it out of my own inimitable
My auditory images.
What about that, when Star Wars starts? And
I never got that. I always missed it. I always missed it.
You don't get that, even after 100 times.
I still have to rewind it.
That's giant letters.
Exactly.
It's the slowest scroll, too. It's like 5 minutes.
God, you have no reading comprehension.
It's not that I don't comprehend what after I read it. It takes a long time.
Reading is not fundamental.
No wonder nobody buys books anymore.
Man.
All right.
I read all the time.
I got to take a break, and when we come back, then you'll see John and Grillo fighting with each other as they try to get to the celebrities, and they're both reading the same question. It's like the Three Stooges out there. It's the Three Stooges meets Danny Glover. All right.
Up.
Yeah, we'll be back right after this.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. More after this. 97.1, The Eagle.
6:59 at The Eagle. This is Brad Baxter. It's 7:06 at 97.1 The Eagle.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show. Here's Howard.
Oh, boy. Someone screwed up again.
All right. This song's not kicking ass. This song doesn't kick ass. What is it?
Stone Roses.
You know what you ought to do? You ought to take my soundtrack. Look, every song on there kicks ass.
When can I do that?
Today?
Can I do that?
Yeah, I got some tracks. Just use the...
Just the intros.
Yeah, intros or even some of the breaks.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough. That's good.
I'm sure they have it, the whole thing without any vocals.
What?
I'm sure they have
Yeah, I don't even need that.
It's not a matter of...
We don't need vocals.
Yeah, we don't need hours.
Yeah, shut up, John.
No, I'm saying I'm sure they have a whole...
All right, so let's get back to the... Let's get back to the...
Without vocals.
Nobody has time, John.
Right, John. We understand. We get it. You don't have to. You don't have to over-explain stuff to me. I'm pretty
We're not
smart.
Gorilla.
Yeah, we're not
Well,
Gorilla.
I was hanging out with Grillo all night.
What's it like to have to be explained something 80 times?
I have to read it several
I don't
times.
understand it, dude. Just once and I get it. Boom. Got it. All right. Steve Grillo and Stuttering John last night were at something called the premiere of Kings.
When we were Kings.
When we were Kings is a Muhammad Ali movie. And Robin was there as well. And we said to Gorilla, help John out. Gorilla, you read from the bottom of the list of the questions. In case the same guy comes through, John will read from the top of the list. For example, like John Bon Jovi comes through. So John would start at the bottom of the list, Gorilla started at the top, or whatever it was, whatever the arrangement was.
Yeah.
But Gorilla screwed up and couldn't get it right.
I'm admitting I'm wrong.
He must have screwed up like 9 things.
No. Well, okay.
Come on.
But I'm admitting it.
The breast exam, Sally Jesse Raphael questions, everything.
I'm admitting
He
it.
was on the
The reason why I
right
got
page. He was reading the wrong thing.
Right.
the reason why I got to him is I was there since 6 o'clock, so I've been there for 2 hours.
Well, don't.
And I had this spot, like this great spot right next to the door.
Right.
So Grillo comes and gets a spot across from me, like at the very end. So now I'm so far that I can't hear his questions, so he's asking wrong
Well,
questions.
he should know what to do.
You're right. I screwed up. Where else do you want me to go with this?
How many times can you screw up in one night?
I screwed up.
I mean, it's the
Fire
simplest
me.
job.
What can I tell you?
All right, you're fired.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. You wouldn't even know what to do. First of all, what is your game plan in life?
I'm going to act. How's that?
Really?
Why
Now
not?
you're an actor.
Act
Sure.
smarter.
Act smart.
You know what his goal is?
There's your first assignment.
He already told us his goal.
What?
He wants to be in one of George Lucas's Star Wars trilogy films.
Well, getting me hot water should help him get that.
That's right. That's the first
True, but
stepping stone.
Being here, I'm able to network with a lot of different people.
I got his stepping stone.
Steve Skywalker.
Luke. The voice is with you.
Luke Waterfish.
You know what's funny about him? Not only does he want to be an actor, but he has a specific acting assignment he wants.
What?
He wants to be in a Star Wars.
Then he knows.
I said I would be a nice thing if it happened.
I'm Luke Waterfedger. I'd love to get your water, Luke. May the agua be with you.
You know what he would wind up being?
What?
He would wind up being a robot in one of those stupid costumes. I'd
I'd be happy.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you, Mr. Where's Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Now get him water.
Oh, R2-D2.
R2 Dumb 2. I'm R2 Dumb 2.
You know, we got to write a new Star Wars for him. Put him in it.
You think Gorilla's the dumbest guy on the show?
On the show?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not an insult, but look at the people. I mean,
You're dumb for having to think about it.
John goes, it's not an insult, but look at the people. Because, meanwhile,
He's one of the people.
Yeah.
in other words, you know.
Wait, with such smart people on here?
Yeah, I'm trying.
Oh, there's a lot of very smart people
Yeah,
on this
so
show. I see.
yeah.
Yeah, Gary.
Okay, I take it back.
Yeah.
I was just kidding.
No, out of all the interns and everything, Grillo's the stupidest?
That's fine. I'll take that.
I'd say he's the lightest up there.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want to, well, nothing cruel, but you know what I mean, Grill.
Whatever.
Amy's very smart, and
Beth and Jen.
Yeah.
They're all bright
You only
kids.
have to explain things to them once.
They're all going to graduate college by the time they're,
supposed
30.
to. Yeah, right. Imagine going to 7 years of college and you still haven't
I told
graduated.
Girl last night, I said, Girl, if I was your dad, I'd be smacking you around.
Right.
He's 25.
Well, why do you think they kicked him out of the house?
Well,
I got out of the house.
It was funny.
Well, he's
because-
not...
You're not even allowed back in the house, are you?
What?
You're not allowed back in the house.
I'm sure if I had no place to go, my parents would take me back. You know what I'm saying? But my mom said, once you're gone, you're out. Goodbye.
Right.
And that was it.
But it's Hunter we're talking about. We're talking about 7 years at Hunter.
I know. You're not talking about Harvard.
It's not Harvard.
It's not a
But
tough school.
the other thing that I didn't understand was Grillo was always telling me his father was threatening not to pay for any more school. Now,
Yes, my father hasn't.
Can you blame him?
My father, after the middle of my fourth semester, said, "I'm not paying anymore." So
Yeah.
you're right.
All your school reports done in crayon.
Yeah. He gave you 4 years of that joke of an
That's
education.
fine, but
The guy's a good guy.
Absolutely.
I used to think of horrible things, and then when I realized he's in school 7 years, now I understand.
I mean, Gorilla's dad is a mailman, and he works damn hard for that money.
Right.
Very much so.
He didn't mean to have to pay for it the rest of your life.
Yeah. Poor guy trucking around mail so he could pay for that ridiculous education Gorilla's getting. I mean, that's a ball-breaking job.
Got me here.
Yeah. Got you here, all right. 7 years and you didn't graduate.
This numbnut goes to school and doesn't even ever find out what the requirements are for graduation. So he waits the first 2 years.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Didn't you ask? Like, when did you want to know?
I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to go. Like, it wasn't like, you know what your parents said, okay, Howard, you better pick a college.
No, they never said that to me. Nobody
in your family ever said you're going to go to college.
No. Absolutely not. In fact, my sister, the same thing. My sister begged them for a college education.
Can I tell you exactly
My father said, if you want to go to college, you can go.
Can I tell you exactly what happened in my household? College was never mentioned once until May of 1990 when I was graduating. My father said, hey, you better get a job, or I'm sending you to college. And I went, okay.
College is the punishment.
Yeah. He goes, you ain't going to be sitting around my house like a loaf. I said, all right. So I didn't know what I wanted to do. So he goes, if you don't get a job...
Well, that's true of everyone doesn't know what they want to do. That's why they go to college.
It wasn't even like, I never even thought of college. I was like, well, I'm just going to, I don't know, I'll get a job in the union.
What did you think about?
I don't know. I said,
what did you think about?
I have a lot of cousins in unions and stuff. I figured, all right, I'll get into a union. I had no idea what I wanted to do.
That's exactly backwards, right?
Right.
You better get a job, or I'm sending you to college.
Yeah.
You better go to college, or you're going to get a job.
Yeah, right. It's the whole backwards. It's the whole backwards family.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like that. It was like go to college.
College is a punishment.
Almost. Yeah. He goes. If you don't get a job, I'm sending you to Kingsborough, and Kingsborough is the lowest. Yeah.
It's like
I said I'm not going to Kingsborough. So
scariest looking people go to Kingsborough.
Really?
Oh yeah, Kingsborough is a community college and. It looks like a prison.
They call it, but it's on the beach.
Yeah.
They call it K on the Bay.
Right.
Because kids they don't even go to class. They go on the beach.
Are there any white people at that college?
Probably not anymore.
Right. It's all different ethnic groups. None of them apparently white.
Or speak English for that matter.
Right.
So I was like, there's no way. So I applied for a couple of colleges, but I applied too late. And then
I'd rather go to like a one of those sort of low security prison. Yeah, because like you can wait. Yeah, because you can weight train, and at least there's guards. At least there's guards.
You're on a
Yeah. I'd rather just go to a low security prison where you can take some courses.
So what do you do? That's like a little petty crime.
Yeah. My dad said to me I had to go to Kingsborough. I go out and like rob a store. Knock off a grocery store.
Just give me $20. I don't want mine.
Yeah.
So I finagled my way into Hunter College, and that's where I am now.
All right. So anyway, you haven't graduated. You never did graduate, did you?
Not yet. No.
Are you planning on ever graduating? No.
Yeah. I mean,
it just seems after 7 years. It just seems after 7. Listen to me.
I know. I understand what you're saying.
No,
but
it just seems to me you're putting in 7 long years.
I know.
Why can't I get out of a sentence today?
Because I know what you're saying to me, and I know what you're trying to say.
You're comprehending what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Teachers, you can't comprehend what's on a sheet of paper, but me, you comprehend.
Totally. It's embedded in my brain.
Fine.
I'm Della Badig.
I think that
I understand what you're saying. You want me to tell me what you're going to say? tell you what you got to say? You got to tell me in 7 years, how could you not graduate? Why are you so stupid that you haven't graduated?
Why are you so stupid?
7 years. I got it. I've heard it. I know. It makes me it makes me feel even stupider than I am. So I'd rather not.
I think that he plans to distinguish himself so incredibly during the course of his career that he'll get an honorary degree.
Right. Like Kissinger or something.
Cosby.
Yeah, Cosby.
And you'll be Dr. Steve Grillo.
And now you want to be an actor, but you're just you got
You can't read.
You can't read. You don't understand the
Well,
words.
you know, it's not like they have cue cards in front when you're acting. You got to memorize stuff.
Mr. Lucas, the prince too small.
Yeah. I can't read this
I
script.
need a word a page.
Where's my eyes?
You know when I was from working on the movie, I realized that
Why then
I'd much rather be in front of the camera than be behind it. So
I see. All right, you realize that.
Yeah.
I don't see anybody jumping to put you in front of a camera or behind a camera. I can't believe you made that
no one
decision.
jumps for you to do it. You got to go out and get it.
But how are you going to do that?
Well, I have to get an agent if anybody.
An agent?
He's
An
looking
agent
for
doesn't get you. An agent doesn't get
Well,
you
they
to
get
work.
you auditions.
No. Let me tell you something. Let me clue you in.
I do. I read stage.
Do
I,
you think an agent? Do you think an agent is going to take you on when you have nothing going
What do
on
you
in your
mean
life?
nothing going on? My first.
You have nothing going on.
That's not true.
The reason you have
That's
that job in
not
that
true.
play is because I have a radio
Exactly,
show.
but I have the job in the play, and I've successfully done it for a year and a half.
No, you've successfully done nothing. The second I'm off the radio, they're not going to put you in there.
That's not true.
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I've already asked. I said if anything
No,
ever
they're
happened.
going to tell you.
No, I've asked them.
Yeah,
I said,
they're
if
gonna tell
anything
you.
ever happened at the radio show where I didn't work there anymore, or it just was he wasn't on the radio anymore, I said, would I be able
Try
to work
it.
here at regular
We'll
scale?
see. And do you think they would have auditioned you for that part if you weren't on the radio?
No, I know
okay,
that.
all right. So,
but
come on.
I'll take what I can get from working from the
You
show.
know your hair is growing faster than your acting ability, and your hair's hardly growing.
Or your intellect.
It's not growing at all.
So have you? Listen to me. Why don't you just go on an audition before you try to find an agent?
I have gone on audition.
And what happens? Did you ever get anything?
Yes.
What'd you get?
I got something yesterday.
What'd you get?
I got a small part in a B movie. But
you did?
I'll take it, yeah.
All right, okay. Well,
Very
maybe I'm
good.
wrong. That
What do
certainly
you
shuts
play?
me up.
I play a drug dealer.
You do?
Yes.
All right.
I auditioned. The director liked me. I got called back.
Look at John. John's all jealous now.
Look, John got so many acting credits. John's
Really?
like.
There you go.
But I signed the contract yesterday.
All right.
Very good.
A contract you signed? Did you read it?
Yes, I brought it to a lawyer.
Yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yes.
Can he read?
The guy who taught me to read.
A very good lawyer. He looked it over. He made sure that your name wasn't mentioned.
Right.
He said, "It's not great, but whatever. You're in it."
Now, how did you get this audition? Did someone call you?
I'll tell Howard how much you're making a day.
It's horrible, but I'll just take it for the credit. It's $25 a day.
Yeah, and how did you get this? Was
shooting.
Did someone recognize you from the radio show?
No.
Be honest with
No,
me.
I had to hear it from a friend.
I see. All right, we'll see.
Said like it was
Did
like
you, when you give me your resume, did it say Howard Stern Show all over it?
no. It says Grandma Sylvia's funeral and it says E Entertainment.
E Entertainment.
That's the
And
only
what
TV
show do you work on in E Entertainment?
That's the only TV
Does it
credit
say
I
anything
have.
about Howard Stern on your resume? Show me your resume.
Absolutely.
Show me
You
the
want me to
resume. Yeah, give me your resume. I'll see if my name is on there.
Howard, I can't believe you have to sign a contract every $25 a day.
Yeah,
It
that's
costs you
amazing.
more to sue.
Yeah, I mean,
Plus, I get the call.
he hired a lawyer
At
to
50
make
bucks an hour.
$25 a day.
How does he pay for the lawyer?
Oh, please. Who understands any of this? He thinks he got the part because he can act.
And he's still saying that your name's not on that resume.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
I guarantee it'll be there at least 4 times. Minimally. Every credit is me. What else has he done? Grandma Sylvia is because of me.
No, it says Grandma Sylvia.
I'm going to be an actor.
Well, this is a guy who didn't want to go to school, was going to join a union. Now he's an actor.
Yeah. That's why actors go insane. Now, give me that.
Of course it's going to say you. What else do I have?
Let me see. Oh, now of course it's going to say you.
It doesn't say all over.
Let's see. Film available upon request.
That's a lie.
All right. Television. The Howard Stern Show. Cast member. E Entertainment Network. Theater. Grandma Sylvia's funeral. We know what that is. Yeah, there it is. Howard Stern Show.
Once. That's it.
Yeah, but it's the only
TV
credit you have.
And
Okay.
It's very prominent.
So you know what? It's a lot of actors don't have any TV credit. I've seen some resumes, and half of them are just all like college theater. You know what I'm saying?
And then they say to you, "Oh, you work on the Howard Stern Show," and you go, "Yeah, Grillo." They go, "Maybe we can get some free plugs."
Everybody knows me.
I never tell them that. I said.
It's written on the resume. I never tell them.
But what am I not allowed to put it? I'll take it
No,
off.
you can put it there. I'm just telling you that's your acting ability.
Whatever.
Okay.
You got to start somewhere.
All right, you're doing all right. Believe me. I'm just worried about you. Someone said to me the other day, what your goal... Like, Don Buckle, my agent, I mean, we're sitting there, we're talking to Ralph, we go, Ralph, what do you want to be? You know, because, he does clothing and styling and stuff, so you kind of know he's going in that direction. But he goes, my goal is to be a director of movies.
Oh, God.
And we go, what?
Where did that come
now the
from?
guy's 30 years old. You'd think, like, so we said, don't you want, if you really want to do that, wouldn't you go hang around on some movie sets at least, minimally, or
Wasn't
at least...
that out of left field?
Yeah,
Didn't
please.
that floor you?
Yeah, well, it's just like, okay. Everyone's like an artist on this show.
He never said that to you before?
No, it was who knew that was his goal?
Has never even shot a video.
No, nothing. I don't even think he understands the aperture on a camera.
But I've watched several.
I watch a lot of TV though, and like I know like lots of cool stuff. People don't understand how hard it is to direct something.
And they hang around you, and they think that they'll just fall into show business.
And evidently they are. That's the funny thing. It works.
That's amazing. He wants to be a director?
Yeah, who knew that? I said, then why are you busy?
I would never have dreamt.
He directs some gay porn.
Yeah.
But I've never seen him ask anybody any questions or...
Right. No,
Like,
you don't even...
That's because he knows everything already.
Right, he feels he knows it.
If he wants to be a director, he had every opportunity to be on the movie set to watch Betty, and he was there twice.
No.
Doug from E was telling me...
Well, he was banned from the set.
Yeah,
he never saw you off.
Doug from E was telling me that he tells all the guys in the E crew that his dream is to direct the next Batman.
Yeah, well...
You know what? They don't start
Star Wars and Batman, he's
Yeah. They're incredible, our crew.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to direct. I think for my first project, I'll do Batman.
We got
I'm going to fly the shatter.
nothing but Ralph Cramden's working for us.
I know. I got the craziest people around me. Gary wants to be mayor of New York.
I got to tell you, I actually want to be what I am.
I'm done. I want to be what I am. What is he?
I
don't know.
What I am.
not what he is.
I'm done.
I'm happy.
I'm at the top.
You don't even get to goof on me. You can't even spell top.
All right. So anyway, we're at this thing last night.
What a nightmare.
I'm happy to be what I am. Gary, you're not what you are. I gave you a title. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so. All right, so Steve and John. Now, this is the Three Stooges. There's only two of them, but
they make three.
Maybe you take a break. We should go do another hour after this.
But how am I
got a guest waiting.
we got a guest.
Yeah, that's cool. She can wait.
All right, Grillo.
go ahead.
All right, maybe I should take a break then.
Oh.
What? You want to take a break?
I'd love to hear what's going to happen.
Oh yeah. All right, I'll go real quick. All right,
Go quick.
Grillo. So Grillo's at one end of the line. John's at the other end of the line. We say to Grillo, you ask the bottom of the list questions. John will ask the top, and therefore you guys won't clash. But Grillo screwed it up and couldn't follow even that simple direction.
I messed up with two people.
All right, here's Grillo. Here's Grillo with Busta Rhymes.
Hey, it's over 50%.
That's over 50%.
He's happy with that.
Yeah.
Failing in most schools.
Buster, can I ask you a question? Could you make up a rap about Howard Stern for me right now?
Howard Stern, the man that I like to burn, coming through real wicked. You must learn. Howard Stern, how do you feel? You need another perm. Howard Stern.
Would you rather score with Roberta Flack or Joan Osborne?
I like to score with my family all the time.
Really?
Too, baby.
He had his whole family there. There's like little kids running around.
He had his kid in his arms.
His kid's name, I got to go look it up, but I swear to God, Howard, it was like Tashiba or Ashiba.
That's cool. That's my kid's name.
That was from the bottom of the question.
So now Robin is doing. You'll hear Robin talking about Ali to another reporter, gushing about Ali, her hero.
She did a little rope-a-dope.
And then Grillo gets a hold of Robin.
Yes.
And he asks that question about, do you give yourself a breast examination?
It's even worse. That was the easy.
He says, do you give yourself a breast examination? Except he can't read, so he says, do you sell breast examinations?
For cancer.
Yeah.
I think he's an incredible man, and I think he's been quite an example
I thought you were talking about me. I heard that.
with life for young people, and even now, he's an example of how
to shake your head a lot and do dumb magic tricks.
He doesn't shake his head.
I met him yesterday. I had the opportunity to do this meet and greet, and I took a picture with him. And in the movie, it says, don't feel sorry for him because he's got all his knowledge, just his motor skills are gone. Howard, I swear, I felt so bad because it's like, and I don't mean this in a bad way, the guy's like a wooden Indian, and people just go in front of him, take pictures with him.
He turns it on and off. He just goes into a slump
Isn't
like
it-
that half the time.
Isn't it worse to have all your faculties?
Yeah, he's trapped in that body.
He's trapped in a body.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do?
And by the way, I don't think he has all his faculties.
You wouldn't know, would you?
Oh, I know.
No, you don't.
Trust
you
me.
don't have all your faculties.
Well, so what?
Suffer a grave illness with great dignity.
Okay.
You're allowed to be yourself to be photographed during your period.
Sure, yes.
Do you sell your breast exams for cancer?
Do I what?
Do you sell your breast exams for cancer?
Do I sell them? I don't even know what that means.
Is your penis size important?
It's mine.
He's nervous interviewing you.
I know.
It's
He
like
was
he
amazing.
He's amazing.
Hadn't ever seen me before either.
Is your penis size important?
Right.
Do you sell your breast examination?
And I mean, I gave him a chance. I said, "What are you talking about?"
You're the only guy. You're the only
And
person on the line who would be interviewed by this guy.
Yeah.
And he just can't even get it
But
together.
I gave him an opportunity, and he looked at the paper again,
Right.
and then said, "Do you sell your breast exams for cancer?"
Right.
3 times, Howard.
You know what this is like? You know, Grillo can't get an interview with anyone, and it's like Halloween when your mom felt bad for you, so she'd give you candy since you couldn't get any from anyone else. And like you come up to him, and it's like,
I'm gonna
okay,
stand here.
finally someone to talk to. You can't even get it right.
This is my moment to shine. It's like a
I
practice
felt
question.
so bad
Right.
for him because, you know, all right, I let the self-breast exam question go. But then,
And then
when
I
he said,
followed it up.
Is your penis size important to you?
Right.
I was like, Jesus Christ, the boy's in trouble. Like, absolutely, yes, it must be.
Is it embarrassing to go to an award show?
Be asked these questions?
Is it embarrassing to go to an award show if you know you're going to have diarrhea that night?
Definitely, because you have to interrupt people as you get up and down and go through the aisle.
Don't lie about this. Have you ever thought about Howard Stern sexually?
No.
Lies.
Who is this guy? Oh, that's Steve Grillo from my show.
People online are yelling at Grillo.
You're right. Since you were talking to him, they kind of thought, well, maybe he's somebody. Here's Grillo with Q-Tip from a tribe called Quest.
Ah, yes.
Q-Tip. I gotta get a name.
Hi, you got to get an
Question from WXRK. Who are you?
Q-Tip, Gospel Quest.
What do you do?
We rhyme, and we do a song on the soundtrack called Rumble in the Jungle with the Fugees and Busta Rhymes.
Are you on the warpath?
On the Warpath 4?
Are you on the warpath?
Nah.
May I call you TCQ?
Yeah.
Are you here for the food?
No.
Do you know Cassius? Do you know who Cassius Clay was? Would you rather be Muhammad Ali or Sinbad?
Muhammad Ali.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, success, 2 guys talking to him.
So that's the guy.
Yeah, that's
So now this is funny
No,
because
hold on, Howard. That guy was the first guy that Grillo asked. That was all from the top.
right.
So when I got to him, it was
It was moot.
It was
Yeah, because the guy, I'd love to see the look on the guy's face when John said.
Do you have your Q-Tip interview? Or you just see it?
I didn't pull it because it wasn't
All right.
good.
So here's Grillo. This is the funny part. Here's Grillo with John Bon Jovi. He asks all of the questions that he's not supposed to ask, and John ends up asking the same question.
Okay.
How is it that Tico Torres gets a supermodel wife?
Dude, did you go take that test yet?
Come on. Question.
You come like a horse.
Oh yeah. Do you think that Ali knows any Bon Jovi songs?
Absolutely.
Do you think he even knows what the square root of 64 is?
Ali knows everything. He's
Will there be an Alec John solo album?
Why don't you let him answer?
He was walking away.
And it's an Alec John such.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And it's written there.
All right. So now John goes up to John Bon Jovi with the same question. And then he starts yelling at Grillo.
Wouldn't you?
See 2 idiots yelling at each other.
John, how is it that Tico Torres gets a supermodel wife?
I already answered the question.
Same question?
Yeah.
What an idiot. Well, that's the same question. That's the same question. Hey, Grillo! Hey, Grillo! Work the bottom up. Idiot. What a jerk.
Even now John's mad at Grillo.
I'm yelling.
He's one ally.
They're yelling like over celebrities' heads. You know?
You idiot.
There's like at least 500 people from the press there. And John's like berating me.
I can't believe we've never thought of that before, that you should actually ask questions, and then John could ask questions too, but, you know, that would be a cool idea. Then we might get a
Yeah,
couple.
we'll double team these lines.
Here's Stuttering John with Danny Glover, real quick.
This is so funny.
All right. Danny Glover hates you,
He
right?
just doesn't. He never gets it.
All right, here we go. famous
Mr. Glover, over here. Mr. Glover, come on, he's my first interview in my life. How you doing? Talk about the champ.
The champ? I mean, he's the man. I mean, this is what this night is for. I don't think we'll ever see anyone like an athlete who is able to put both the politics and his skills, athletic skills, and use them the way in which he did. You know, I don't think you'll ever see anyone like that.
Danny, would you do a gay scene in a movie if it was a good script?
Huh? I don't, man. let me get the script first, man. Don't ask me some hypothetical question like that.
OJ, innocent and guilty.
Huh?
OJ, innocent and guilty.
I don't even want to deal. Why are we still dealing with OJ? You know, come on, man. I mean, out of all the issues involving people of color and all the issues involving all of us, is that we dealing with OJ? Come on, he's insignificant.
Insignificant? Let me say something. He can't answer that question about OJ, can he?
It's still plaguing people. They can't talk about OJ.
Like really high-profile black actors and stuff, you know, can't answer the question because they know he's guilty, but they don't want to piss off.
Let's move along.
Right. But why don't we talk about this? It's insignificant.
Like, the whole country hasn't been wrapped up in this.
Yeah, right.
We're supposed to pretend it didn't happen.
Danny Glover's the only one who's ignoring OJ. All right, and here's Stuttering John with Lauren from the Fugees.
Okay.
She looks hot.
Yeah, she's a good-looking girl.
So hot, man.
Yeah, I just feel like they've blown me off, even though I was an early supporter. I'm the only black dude on the radio who supported them in the beginning.
Sure can sing, though.
Why are you avoiding Howard Stern?
Why am I avoiding him?
Yeah.
No, I'm not avoiding him. Oh, that's the type of question you're going to ask me.
No, let me ask you one more. Why are so many blacks supportive of OJ in spite of the fact?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
All right, let me ask you something. All right, this is something nice. Do you hate Whitey?
No, I don't hate Whitey. I can't hate any group of people generally, you know.
Because that whole rumor.
Yeah, that's all it was a rumor and a lie and somebody fabricating, you know, making up. That's all I can really say.
Are you East Coast or West Coast?
White Coast.
I'm still thinking about Whitey.
Right.
Right.
Thanks, man. Worldwide.
Thank you, Laura. You look beautiful tonight.
She's worldwide.
They're global.
I got to take a break. Good job, boys. You really shined. You really distinguished yourself.
Again.
You showed the stupidity of the Howard Stern show.
Oh, my God.
All right, but good job.
How can we send him out to represent us?
What did I do? Why am I being affiliated with Grillo?
Can't you get him in line?
He hates that.
All right.
Well, of course I hate it. You got no choice. 15 minutes of radio?
All right, we're going to take a break. I got a lot going on here this morning, and we'll be back right after these words.